And we're into race 3. Who've we got in race 3, David?
Well, we have we have Rudy Browning of Australia, Bastian Hackl from
Austria,
and Kirill Fedukovic of Russia, and Kazuma Asami of Japan.
Australia, Austria, the Russian Federation, and Japan going head-to-head here in the final 64 and race 3 of these championships. Very good afternoon if you just joined us. My name's Regan Tetlow, and I'm joined in the studio by FAI Judge David Roberts. A little bit more detail about yourself, David. What have you done in the past?
I come from the United States of America, and I'm with a great drone racing organization called MultiGP. We have 26,000 pilots worldwide, 700 chapters. We're the grassroots organization that many of these pilots have learned how to fly from.
And what do you make of this then? What do you make of this whole spectacle?
With 34 countries represented here, it's a really proud moment for every single pilot to represent their country. Last night we had an amazing opening ceremony. These guys are fired up to fly.
Indeed they are, and moving their way forward. Now Chris doing an incredible job shepherding these pilots into place. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the seats.
I got one I want to talk about. Rudy Browning comes to us this race right here, right now, with a 26-second fastest lap. That is burning hot.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to say that might be my favorite.
All right, you're putting your way down on Australia from David.
He's really fast. That 26-second proves it. But I'm telling you that I think Kirill Fedukovic, Bastian Hackl, and Kazuma Asami are going to give him a test.
We do know Australia does have a strong team here. Last night we finished off with the highest scores from the USA and from France with the top of the qualification, but it's all a clean start now with these top 64. Let's have a look at the colours. Australia blue, Austria orange, Russian Federation in green, and Japan on red. Here's the pilots now, and here is Asami Kazuma from Japan. Goggles in place. Let's have a look.
We're going goggles down. It's going to be thumbs up, and then we're going to fly.
Male junior category. Obviously we have our female category, and we senior and the overall as well. Possible we could have a female junior overall winner. I mean, there's a slim chance what that could happen. We've had that happen before in the test of this event. That's when Wanapong took it all. Russian Federation male senior in place there, and Kirill Fedukovic. And from Austria, Bastian Hackl looks calm and collected and rather relaxed.
He has a helper standing next to him or sitting next to him, kind of keeps an eye on things, looking line of sight, and whispers sweet nothings into his ear to tell him, hey, be careful, back off on that. We talked about being able to go so fast, so quickly. It's sometimes just a matter of throttling back and being able to make that corner. You can't go 100 kilometers an hour through everything. You got to slow down and work the corners. They're really trying to find their best line. Yeah, indeed they are. Conserve that energy power as well. Big batteries in use now, but to get through the course, you couldn't do it all on full power anyway for 3 laps, could you? Oh, I think you might be able to. It's going to really be pressing it through. As the night goes on, we're going to see these pilots getting faster and faster. I will bet that we end up having a 25-second lap as the night goes on. 25, you think we're going to get any better than that? By the time we get into it, we're going to have a 25-second lap eventually. All right, well, we're looking out for that. We'll keep our eye on it. Let's have a look at these lap times. We are ready. Race 3, ladies and gentlemen, in the World Drone Racing Championships here in China. Let's go. Who gets the early lead? Let's see. Is it the red machine from Japan in the lead? Let's have a look. It is 7.423 in the first split gate for Japan, as with 98 kilometers an hour. And the problem for Rudy Browning, we'll come to that in a minute. Let's have a look now as we move through to the second half of this first lap. It's still Japan in the lead. Down through the left-hand carve. Here we go, round into the final part of lap 1. That big 360 around through the gate and out of the door into lap 2. Still China, and Rudy Browning is back in second place. We've got Hackl Bastian, Austria in third. 96 kilometers an hour now from Japan. Here we are halfway through lap 2. Great shot of the FPV. We move through into the second half of lap 2. Still Japan in the lead. Asami Kazumi, 51.030 is the split time. Here's the 360 out of the gate of the tower, down to finish lap 2 into lap 3 now. Still now we've got a change. We've got Austria up in the lead. Austria took the lead on the orange drone with 110.006.
Now we've got Australia in the lead, 1:11.784. What a race this is turning out to be. David in the lead now, Australia. Rudy Browning, you did say you fancied him on this one. 26 was his time in practice. He comes storming through now, 113 kilometers an hour. He's going for it stronger. Now Hackle Bastian is in the lead. Who's going to finish first on the lead? Down it goes onto the landing pad. It is Australia on the blue drone taking the win.
Regan, that was stunning. I have to tell you, Rudy Browning was down and out. He was upside down. He used turbo mode to flip himself back up. At that point, he was 2.5 seconds behind. He was done. He was off the board, and he came back and crushed it.
What a race that was.
What would happen if he had not crashed? That was really quite a race.
Incredible. We thought it was in the pocket of Japan, but Australia take it down to the interview at the interview wall.
All right, what a race. Thank you so much for joining us. So what do you think of your performance today?
I'm very happy. It was my first of the day, but I managed to take the win, which I'm pretty happy about. It was a close battle between and the red drone, but no, I'm happy. Top two go through, so yeah, onwards and upwards.
So are you confident about the final result of this competition?
Yeah, I am. I feel like I put in enough effort, and I'm ready to give it my best and see what I can do.
Congratulations, Godspeed. Thank you so much.
What a start we've had to these championships. 3 races down and incredible action already so far. Let's have a look at the unofficial result. Australia first place, Japan in second, and Russian Federation in third, and Austria in fourth. David, what did you make of that?
I'm still stunned by Rudy Browning. He literally was upside down.